Welcome home, everyone. We are talking about affordable housing while living in America. And we know the rent is gone sky high through the roof. And that's why I created this community, because we need a place that is trying to prevent and reduce homelessness. But it starts one person at a time. It starts right here with us, guys. So I invite you to be here, part of this community, to help the homeless communities, help our family and friends who need it the most. All right. So I ask you, the only thing I ask you to do is to share this video, share this information. All right. Like the video and share the video as I give you the information. All right. So hopefully it will help spread to the people that need it the most. Today, we're going to talk about specifically what I found in Colorado. So all the counties that I have found open in Colorado, we're going to talk about project-based housing, we're going to talk about public housing, we're going to talk about Section 8 housing choice vouchers, okay? I ask you to do your due diligence before placing yourselves on any open waiting list, although we know that public housing these days in some cities are not our grandparents' public housing, all right? So just make sure that the units fit your surroundings and the environment is going to fit you and your family. With that being said, let's start. So there is a project-based voucher waiting list that is open in Fraser, Colorado at the Mills Apartments, guys. All right. So I ask you to just go over to your housing authority in Fraser, Colorado. I have taken the time to get this information to you, but I do not have the detailed housing authority information. All right. So just Google it. All right. In Littleton, Colorado, there's a project-based voucher waiting list for Allison Court. All right, so Allison Court Apartments. Also in Littleton, Colorado, there's a project-based voucher at Amity Plaza. That is AMITY Plaza. All right, moving on to Bradley House Senior, Veteran, and Disabled. Guys, your veterans want to have housing. Your disabled family members and friends want to have housing. Your seniors, family and friends want to have their own housing, okay? They don't want to have to live with anyone if they do not have to. A good majority of them, all right? They want to have their own and bring you over sometimes. So in Littleton, Colorado, there's a project-based voucher at Bradley House Senior, Veteran, and Disabled. In Littleton, Colorado, there's a project-based voucher at Overlook at Powers Park, all right? And Loveland, Colorado, there's a project-based voucher at the Meadows, and they have 2 and 3 bedrooms. All right, they have low-income housing tax credit is what the apartments are. All right, so in Grand Junction, Colorado, there's a project-based voucher. There is Capitol Terrace Apartments and Courtyard Apartments, and that is for 2 and 3 bedroom units. All right, so that waiting list is open. Also in Grand Junction, Colorado, for a project-based voucher, there is Raitkin Tower Apartments and Walnut Park Apartments for 1 bedrooms, and that is RATEKIN Tower Apartments. In Grand Junction, Colorado, another project-based voucher is at Nellie Betchel Apartments, 1 and 2 bedrooms available. Loveland, Colorado, there is a low-income tax credit apartments for 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms over at Arts Space, Loveland Lofts, and the Edge Apartments. All right. Also in Loveland, Colorado, there's a project-based voucher at Mirasol Phase 1 Apartments, 1 bedroom, low-income housing tax credit. So Mirasol is MIRASOL. All right. Also in Grand Lake, Colorado, project-based voucher over at Black Bear Apartments. And in Fountain, Colorado, there is Fountain Mesa Court Affordable Housing Disposition Program for a project-based voucher. All right, another project-based voucher in Lafayette, Colorado at Willoughby Corner Phase 1. That is WILLOUGHBY Corner Phase 1. All right, another project-based voucher waiting list open in Tandra Lake, Boulder at Tandra Lake Apartments. All right, another project-based voucher in Boulder, Colorado at the 30 Pearl Community Neuro-Inclusive Housing and Independent Living Program. Wow, why do they have to name this stuff? so long of a name. All right, another project-based voucher in Longmont, Colorado, and it is Spring Creek 55 plus. So for your seniors, guys, 55 and above. All right. So also a project-based voucher in Longmont, Colorado is at Hearthstone and Lodge at Hoover Crossing Elderly Supported Housing. I know you're gonna have to rewind for that. All right, guys, in Longmont, Colorado, a project-based voucher at the Spoke on Coffman, COFFMAN. All right, a project-based voucher in Garfield County, Colorado at Maxfield Heights Senior Apartments. All right, project-based voucher in Garfield County, Colorado at Red Hills Loft Apartments. Also in Garfield County, Colorado, there is project-based voucher for the senior apartments at Lakota Ridge. Project-based voucher in Colorado at Powers Circle Apartments Low-Income Housing Tax Credit. Project-based voucher in Garfield County, Colorado at Glenwood Green Apartments, 3 bedrooms. For the seniors 62 and plus and disabled rural development. It is a project-based voucher in Garfield County, Colorado. Project-based voucher in Longmont, Colorado at the Fall River Apartments. Project-based voucher in Westminster, Colorado at Hidden Lake Homes. Project-based voucher in Colorado at Libby Boritz Assisted Living. Libby Boritz, BORTZ Assisted Living. And a project-based voucher waiting list open in Evergreen, Colorado at Green Ridge Meadows. Dark has caught up with me here. I have been doing some other videos, guys, for you, but bear with me. All right, so project-based voucher in Jefferson County, Colorado at Foothills Regional Housing. Project-based voucher in Pannonia, Colorado at Creek Vista Apartments. And a Section 8 housing choice voucher, guys. We love those. In Pueblo, Colorado at Pueblo, Colorado Limited. Project-based voucher in Delta County, Colorado at Affordable Housing Limited. Project-based voucher in Boulder, Colorado at Canopy at Red Oak Park. Section 8 voucher, guys, somewhere in Colorado. It says Mesa County, Colorado. So we're going to check the Housing Authority in Mesa County. All right, a project-based voucher in Colorado at the Boulder Affordable Rentals. Section 8 voucher, Garfield County, Colorado. Project-based voucher in Longmont, Colorado at Village Place Apartments. Project-based voucher in Golden, Colorado at Canyon Gate Apartments. Project-based voucher in Colorado just says general, so just contact the housing authorities there. We have done a lot of project-based vouchers today in many counties, so it may be your county. All right, project-based voucher in Garfield County Housing Authority. Public housing at the Housing Authority of the Town of Kersey. Public housing at the Housing Authority of the City of Brush. Public housing at the Housing Authority of the City of Salida. Public housing at Fort Morgan Housing Authority. Public housing at Yuma Housing Authority. Public housing at Housing Authority of the County of Montezuma. Montezuma. Public housing at the Housing Authority of the City of Wassenberg. Public housing at Alamosa Housing Authority. Public housing at Trinidad Housing Authority. Public housing at the Housing Authority of the Town of Holly. Public housing available at the Housing Authority of Antonito. And public housing at the Housing Authority of the Town of Keensburg. Public housing at Julesburg Housing Authority. Public housing at the Housing Authority of the City of Sterling. Public housing at the Housing Authority for the Town of Cheyenne Wells. Public housing at La Junta Housing Authority. That's Junta. Public housing at the Housing Authority of the City of Fort Lupton. Public housing at Conejos, Conejos County Housing Authority. Public housing at Delta Housing Authority. Section 8 voucher at Delta County, Colorado. And public housing at the Housing Authority of the City of Lamar. We made it. We made it, even if it is pitch dark. Guys, subscribe, like, and share the video, please. Let me know what state you're looking for in the comments. If you need other support, there's Mama Cutie Finance, the Affordable Housing Waiting Room, and Section 8 Consulting, all here on YouTube, all right? And they're going to help you with your support for Section 8. And then come back here for me, all right? I love you guys. I'll see you in that next video. I'll see you in that next video with all the housing updates and where that housing is, all right? Be well.